Hello everybody, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play the Tesla Effect. Well, last time you remember we just broken into the old Tesla Legacy Society building somewhere in South America, I believe, based on the map. And I stopped just before we were about to open this door because, well, I need a little bit of time to prepare myself because we were getting ready to head into the most frustrating part of the game. Not the most difficult, but the most frustrating, because they really set up a lot of tricksy, instant kill, lose your progress ways of dying in the next area. There are giant insects that can buzz out of nowhere and kill you. There are landmines on the first floor that if you walk too close to one of them, boom, instant kill. And then it just gets a little bit worse from there with some of the puzzles. So, you might see me die a few times in this. If it gets too frustrating, I'll do an edit cut, obviously, as I have before, but just wanted to let you know, this is the part of the game where when I originally played through this, I stopped enjoying it, and it just became a trial of, I've paid for this game, I've come this far in the series, I am bloody well getting to the end of this. And I can't help but wonder how much that might have been that they ran out of money for filming and then just had to try and put everything into the puzzles. As they joked in Discworld 2, although I'm not sure how much of a joke that was. Anyway, we do have the security office unlocked, and we need to go in here first.
This must be the security room where they monitored activity throughout the facility. It's a note.
Yeah, I got a sticky note.
Oh, fun. Math problems using dominoes. I wonder what the three solutions are.
Well, these are pretty easy. We've got 4 and 2, so 6 over 3. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. Then we have 5 plus 6 divided by 3. So we do that first. That's 2. So 5 plus 2 is 7. And then the last one, which you can't really read it with the domino note there, 6 and 3 is 9, minus 3 divided by 1. Well, that would be, 3 obviously, so 9 minus 3 is 6. So the code that this is telling about is 276.
This picture is of a handsome bloke named Danny. This memo refers to some form of lethal energy loose in the facility, but there's electric defense gates that can be used as protection.
And yeah, we can actually get in close and look at this and say, warning, this memo is intended for Tesla facility security personnel only. Prototypes MC3, MC6 defensive plasma response programs have malfunctioned. Internal defense security infrastructures have experienced extensive software failures. Plasmid entities have been deployed despite appropriate trigger function. Electronic defense gates, EDGs, have gates have been placed throughout the facility to protect personnel. The EDGs are safe for humans to pass through, but will neutralize the plasmoids. Dangerous to all Tesla facility staff and personnel due to an issue with the plasmoid generating docks. Wiring harnesses, electrical security. Plasmoids will make the sound of electrical arc when in the facility. If you hear this sound while in the facility, run. You must move quickly and find EDG to protect you and avoid the security plasma's kill zone radius. With each day there are decontained security infrastructures remain unchecked, the plasmoids become more unpredictable. So yes, this would be one of the other random ways you can die, because there are certain areas where you will have these random plasma balls run around and shoot you. But there are gates you can hide behind.
Well, I'll need a 3-digit code to open this safe.
That would be 276. Bingo. Nothing in here, however, except for...
Wow, smoke bomb.
Oh, and one other thing you wouldn't even think you need to pick up, or could pick up.
I could use a new chair.
Didn't do this earlier, but since we now have the powered on program here. Yeah, you can hear those insects from here. But the password, this is supposed to be easy. We have a picture of Danny next to it. And that activates the shiny red button here.
Well, this door doesn't stay open for long. I'll need to figure out a way for it to stay open long enough for me to get inside the atrium.
Alright.
This broken chair could be useful.
Now, how could a broken chair be useful?
Vapor in the air.
Well, we set that broken chair there, hit this button over here. But we can look into the hallway now, for some reason, and what would that reason be?
I shouldn't enter that hallway right now. Inside, there's an invisible active laser field. I need to find a way to make the lasers more visible.
Damned if I know how Tex knows that, but okay. You've all seen that Catherine Zeta-Jones movie, right? And from here, it's just a matter of trial and error and trying to walk past the lasers. Which would be really easy if we had a first-person perspective so we could judge how wide we are relative to them. But we don't, so we're going to have to sidestep through this. And I'm going to go ahead and do a save here. Even though if we die, we're just going to get sent back to the other side of the room here. Now this one right here is the tricksy one. And then finally, yeah, see me about how you can go too far left or right on this? Yep. Alright, well, all that build-up, I finally made it through, no problem. That bodes well, but yeah, here's the plasma gate. And there's one of the giant insects. Thankfully, if we stick to the edges and don't wander out into the middle, generally we can avoid it. And there's one of the mines, which naturally will require us to take some rather roundabout ways to get around.
Well, so far so good. I need to get to the Titan reactor, which is only accessible on the second floor.
So, of course, that makes it sound like our first goal should be getting to the second floor. So here on the first level we have reception, security, administration, conference rooms, maintenance, and restrooms. Well, we do have the stairs, conveniently right here. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of explosives and trip mines set up, so we can't go that way. Yet. So obviously our first goal, since we're trying to get up to the second floor, is to find a way to open a pathway to the second floor. Thankfully, you do get a few seconds buzzing before one of the insects gets close to you. Unfortunately, sometimes that's not enough and there's not space to dodge. Okay, stay away from that mine. And got close to an insect there. Of course, we can walk around this way, but there's nothing useful over here. And there's a mine. So we'll go ahead and go into administration first. And yeah, we got a Morlock here. He'll growl if we get close to him, but thankfully he's pinned. He's pinned, so he can't get to us.
Well, the Masters of Mayhem missed this.
Yep, change.
Ah, the Masters of Mayhem missed this loose change.
And of course we know that somehow, for some reason, we will need this change.
It's amazing what time, humidity, and explosive devices can do to efficient office design.
And we can head this way, but there's nothing really nothing to take over here.
It's amazing what time, humidity, and explosive devices can do to efficient office design.
And in fact, trying to climb over the debris here, you can get stuck, and I had to reload the game once when I was doing an earlier playthrough.
It's amazing what time, humidity, and explosive devices can do to efficient office design.
Alright, so we've got our coins. Now we gotta get kind of tricksy on how we walk with the mines here. Because we have to be close enough to make one of them beep. We're getting way too close to the middle for comfort there. Thankfully, we move quickly enough. Unfortunately, we can't get into this one yet. Yeah, stay close to the wall there. Yeah, easy to miss that one right there. Alright, maintenance. And got medical supplies, a lot of equipment.
This console controls the maintenance mechs. Needs a battery.
Well, nothing seems to be powered here, but this seems to be lit up.
The Morlocks have become cannibals.
Which we kind of thought they did already, or I did. I mean, they're dwelling in the sewers and attacking people, so... And over there, across from the various bits of gore... Ew.
It's a battery.
Okay, so now we have a battery. We can power this baby up. We'll go ahead and look at the battery first, though.
It's a Tesla battery.
It's free points. And battery? Okay, maintenance drone, destination level 2. All right, well, that took care of the mines blocking the staircase. So now we just have to work our way back around there. But we're going to take this way around, even though there's a mine that completely stops us from walking around the whole facility. And don't ask me how Tex knew this, but the entrance to the reactor from the first floor is completely broken. So that's why we have to go to the second floor. And the elevators are, of course, completely broken, and there's a mine there anyway. We're going to go ahead and walk around this way, even though it's completely cut off, for two reasons. The first reason is because here in the restrooms...
Well, it's Mike and Ike Hammer Candy Comic. Butterscotch on the rocks.
And nothing else here in the restroom. But down here are 3 conference rooms. Where we will find another one of the Easter eggs and one of the rewards for the people who contribute to the Kickstarter, I think. Got the Tesla Employees of the Month and more pictures to click on to get free points.
Man, I wish I could grow a beard like that. Hey, wasn't this guy in that one movie with that other guy? Dignified, yet casual. When life gives you lemons, pucker up.
Hey.
Dude, where's my car? Hey, save a cold one for me. Bye-bye, Birdie.
Looks like Seth MacFarlane.
Oh, I have a shirt just like that. Hey, I saw this guy singing for a Steppenwolf cover band. Now give me your curious face. The importance of being Ernest Shackleton? This guy doesn't mess around. This vexes me. I'm vexed. Oh, he was a hit at all the parties, I'll bet. This is the kind of guy who files his taxes early. In 2013, the word of the year was selfie.
Alright, so there's one room. And in the second room...
Reminds me of the last Murphy family reunion. Has it really been 25 years? Whoa, buddy. You may need to see a doctor. A gentle smile. Hey, would it kill you to smile? Well, Mr. Shaw has my vote. Well, someone gets an A+ for outfit coordination. And the runner-up of the Ernest Hemingway look-alike contest. Elegant, relaxed, and refined. Whoa, I feel like I'm getting yelled at here.
Is that Adam Baldwin?
It's pretty easy to see who's the boss here.
Tony Danza.
What a great t-shirt. Oh, come on, cheer up. What a great shirt. Relax, take off your coat. Stay a while. This bohemian photobombed Coit Tower's selfie. World Poker Champion 2036. Whoa, what a great photo. Brotherly love.
And we can't look at this picture of Nikola Tesla, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because I'd love to hear more snarky text comments about Nikola. And yeah, there's the mine that will stop us from being able to walk back around. But we can just barely... Ah! Yeah, you heard how close we came to getting buzzed and bombed there. Probably because we are getting close to the big prize, which is, yes, the Employees of the Year. And more Employees of the Year, but also...
Another Mike and Ike Hammer Candy Comic. Dark chocolate. Now there's a sharp-dressed man.
Down, down, down. Down, down, down.
Oh, it's Mr. Dorian Gray. This guy needs a cup of coffee. Number 12 looks just like you. Well, she must have been the boss around here. It's almost as though you're critiquing me. There are dark secrets behind those eyes. Well, he looks nice.
TV's Frank.
Cheers. Must have been casual Friday. Well, you can tell this woman's a wonderful mother. Well, hello, Dolly. He looks more like a real estate agent to me. Knuckle tattoos, huh? I can admit it. He's almost as handsome as me. Well, he's the most handsome real estate agent I've ever seen. You know, I really hate seeing two beautiful people in love. An easy face to remember, a hard one to forget. Someone get this guy a cup of coffee. And the winner of the Ernest Hemingway look-alike contest is...
More like Ted Nugent.
Like father, like son.
Think about it, won't you?
Frankie says, relax and wear a Hawaiian shirt. The American bison, a truly majestic creature. Very distinguished. A tip of the hat to you, too. A regular Allen Quartermain. Very postmodern.
And now, the tricky part, seeing if we can make it back around to the stairs. Ah, shoot!
This is your blue screen of death, Mr. Murphy.
The irony being, yeah, that just took us back to where we were trying to get to in the first place, with only a slight point loss. And I do mean slight point loss. Thankfully, the staircase is just barely intact enough for us to walk through, and, yeah. Alright, well, here we are on the second floor, and I know what you're thinking, why don't we just go up to the third floor? Well, you see this gate here? Yeah, there's one of those random plasma things we were talking about, and that one is going to keep randomly firing until we take care of a few things here on the second floor. And that is where we shall begin next time. It's weird, that fiery sound effect sounds like the cold gun from The Flash. Anyway, we'll see you next time.